Now running on is the one they work on at the moment. Mulu's about to come up now. Cutters. She's ready. Running on to get set. Sweet City Sue, Senor Luro, Sars and Trail and Happy Morning away from the line. About 4 to come up once they get running on set. Race 1 on Ascot Vale, Craiglee Stakes Day. Piace favourite, they're away in racing. Super Classic out reasonably. Sweet City Sue began fast and Muluz is out there looking for the lead early. White Hart Lane got away quickly and so too did Happy Morning. And Hit the Roof is up there as well as they sort themselves out fully. Piace settled third from last. Sarsen Trailers behind it now. Happy Morning and Muluz on the outside of the 2 leaders in front of White Hart Lane. Hit the Roof posied up 4 3/4 away and then Piace, who's rushed up quickly at the 1,000 to 5th but travelling wide. About 2 lengths further back in the field. Then on the inside is Super Classic. Sweet City Sue is going forward and they're followed by Senor Luro. Running on as a fair way back, so is Sarsen Trail. And Sophie's Rule back last when they went by the 800 metres. Happy Morning led before the turn. Muluz's second. Piace's moved up to third now. White Hart Lane fourth, just behind them, followed a length away by Hit the Roof and Sweet City Sue deeper. About a length and a half further back, Super Classic being hard ridden from Senor Luro, running on Sarsen Trail. And Sophie's Rule last as they cornered, where Muluz on the outside and Happy Morning the rail of the 2 leaders in front of Piace, hard ridden. Hit the Roof, shown the whip, running on fairly well. White Hart Lane's in the clear and they were followed at the 300 metre mark then by Super Classic and running on coming down the outside. There are many chances at the 200. Happy Morning still has it. Hit the Roof comes at it hard with running on. Hit the Roof and running on go to the lead and then Super Classic. Hit the Roof the inside and running on with 50 to go. Hit the Roof's about a neck in front, running on stride by stride, getting there. They're coming to the line together. Nothing in this between Hit the Roof and running on. Very, very close between them. 2.5 lengths away. Third is another photo. Super Classic on the outside and Sophie's Rule. Then Happy Morning, a gap to Sarsen Trail. A break in the field further back then to White Hart Lane and Piace with Muluz, who both weakened. Senor Luro back towards the tail and Sweet City Sue last of all. Judge calling for the photo here. Hit the Roof over at the gates. Settled, they're ready, and away they go. Just reasonably out. Logician on the inside. Past Master got away well. So did Chaser Leader and Joe Bananas going forward. Spirit of Hope and Ron from the outside are going towards the front as well. They find the lead together. Spirit of Hope with Ron on his outside, leading 2.5 lengths. Chaser Leader, Joe Bananas. Bida Condio's fifth outside, Logician, and then Living End, followed by Past Master and Grey Rising last of all. Below the 2100 metres now, out to the riverside they go. Ron took over the running, 2 lengths in front. Spirit of Hope second, a length and a half Chaser Leader. 1 further back, Joe Bananas, and Logician is fifth on the inside of Bida Condios. A length to Living End, a length and a half to Past Master, and 3/4 to Grey Rising last of the 9. Up the riverside and Ron left alone in front. He's 2.5 lengths clear. Second, Spirit of Hope with Bida Condios improving his place at the 1800. He's got up to third. He's travelled a bit wide though. He's still 3 deep. Followed then by Chaser Leader, fourth, tucked away, and Joe Bananas between horses. A length and a half, Logician worse than midfield now on the inside of Living End, and then Past Master and Grey Rising at the 1600, and Ron rolled along in front by a length and a half. Spirit of Hope, Chaser Leader's having a beautiful trail, third on the fence, followed by Joe Bananas. Bida Condio still trapped out 3 wide. Logician over on the inside. A length to Living End, followed by Past Master and Grey Rising. Out near the 1300 metres, and Ron still made play. He's been left alone out there. He's a length and a quarter. Running second, Spirit of Hope, Chaser Leader third, the inside. Bida Condio still trapped out at the 1200 metres. He's in fourth or fifth placing outside of Joe Bananas and Logician on the fence. Then 2 lengths to Living End. Past Master and Grey Rising is ridden along at the tail of the field now. 1000 metres to go. Ron by a length and a quarter, Spirit of Hope. Chaser Leader on the inside and 2 lengths Joe Bananas. Bida Condios, Logician over on the rails. 2 Living End. Grey Rising has now gone past Master at the 800, nearing the turn, and the leader Ron by 3/4. Spirit of Hope, 1 Chaser Leader. It's had the perfect run, tucked in behind them on the pace, and then Logician and Joe Bananas. Bida Condios wider out under pressure. Living End is hard ridden too, followed by Grey Rising. Past Master. They corner at the 500 metres. Spirit of Hope moved up on the outside to join Ron. They had a little bump at the top of the straight. Here's Logician pulled out, and Chaser Leader right behind the leading horses still, followed by Living Living End, who's starting to run on reasonably. Joe Bananas is struggling though. At the 300 metres now, Chase the Leader and Logician move up on the outside to tackle Spirit of Hope and Ron. Chase the Leader and Logician now. They get to the 200 metres together, look like fighting it out clear of Ron, and then Living End. It's Chase the Leader and Logician. They're going locked together at the 100 metre mark. Chase the Leader's coming home a little bit the better now from Logician. He gets the upper hand, and Chase the Leader came away and beat Logician by a length and a half. Ron 2.5 lengths away third, then Spirit of Hope by de Condios, Living End, and a break behind those to Grey Rising, Pastmaster, and Joe Bananas has finished last. Chase the Leader is the winner, ridden by Nashville with a, and if you could bet in running, he was the one. They're set to go. 1800 metres, about to break for the third at Flemington. Absolutely pelting down now. Mrs. Bentley bounding around a little in the gates. Magic Pressure stands up okay. Couple of attendants in. I don't think Mrs. Bentley's rider's quite happy. He's not actually in the saddle correctly here. Mrs. Bentley, the one causing concern. Stephen Baster not settling in the saddle. In fact, he's... 2:12 Vet's advice. Mrs. Bentley, a late scratching taken out at 2:12 on Vet's advice. All of the others stand in now. Mrs. Bentley at late withdrawal, 2:12 on Vet's advice. Bookmakers rule a line betting announcement following the running of the race. They're away now at the 1800 metres, and May Shield slow to leave the machine, settled at the back now, and Ancient City one of the first out. El Caballo and El Burami are up there in the early part, with Magic Pressure moving up fast on their outside to join them. Ancient City is in behind them, followed by Grand Parade tracking out wide. Bolter is in the centre, 2 lengths further back is Typhoon, and they're followed by Royal Caitiff, 2 lengths Behemoth, and last of all is May Shield out by the 1400 metres. And in very heavy rain, the leader El Caballo 3/4 clear. Magic Pressure second, about 3 lengths away in third placing El Burami, followed by Bolter going up on the outside, and Grand Parade is in that bunch of horses, 2 by the 1200, 1 to Ancient City, 2 to Typhoon, which might be an omen here. A length further back is Behemoth, outside Royal Caitiff, and 2 lengths to May Shield. At the 1000 metres, El Caballo a little over a length clear. Magic Pressure second, El Burami 2 lengths away third, a neck to Bolter, 2 lengths to Grand Parade outside Ancient City, 4 lengths to Typhoon. They're followed by Royal Caitiff, 1 Behemoth, and 2 May Shield as they neared the corner. And El Caballo at the 800 led by a length to Magic Pressure. He won't be liking the wet ground. About 2.5 lengths away, Bolter's moved up to third, followed by El Burami. Ancient City fifth on the inside of Grand Parade as they corner. Then Typhoon, followed by Royal Caitiff and May Shield and Behemoth, the last 2. Into the straight at the 500 metres. El Caballo going as well as anything, leads by 2 lengths from El Burami, tracking it home and coming out after the leader. Magic Pressure gone, Bolter moved up to third, and then Ancient City and Typhoon down the outside, and Grand Parade, but at the 250 metres, and El Caballo leads nicely, about 3 lengths to El Burami. Here comes Ancient City with his big weight, getting home reasonably well, but El Caballo at the 150s, 4 lengths in front. He's got it well won, El Caballo, from Ancient City and El Burami fighting out the minor end of the prize, but El Caballo led all the way and won it by 3 lengths. El Caballo beat Ancient City and El Burami, then Behemoth into fourth from Bolter and May Shield, and then came Royal Caitiff, Grand Parade, Typhoon, and Magic Pressure dropped out to last. Favourite all the way, number 11, it's ready. A good line for the Ascot Vale, and they're away. Scenic Warrior and Shower Heart bumped at the start. They're both coming grandstand. So Gorgeous away very fast out there with Sorted Out, Paradiddle, Lord Dane. St Petersburg is also crossing grandstand side, and the Avnik is in behind them early. Majority of the field this side. Over on the far side, and Quixel the first to bound out and led from Wagner. Our Wingfoot just behind them on the fence, and Slipstream is last of the 4 only down the flat side rail as they put the 800 behind them. And the leader is So Gorgeous out this side in front. So Gorgeous leading. Out there with her 2 is Lord Dane, and also travelling okay early. Sorted Out, Paradiddle is just off them, and Shower Heart has the outside rail. St Petersburg has to come closest to the middle of the track on this side. Well back in the field is Scenic Warrior against the rail in company with Niavnik. And over on the flat side, Slipstream has raced to the lead, and Slipstream has the flat side covered. On the grandstand, it's still the filly So Gorgeous in front of St Petersburg. Shower Heart and Sorted Sorted Out, who's trying hard. It's the grandstand well in front, and the filly So Gorgeous is more than 2 lengths clear, 100 metres to go from Sorted Out and Show a Heart, and then St Petersburg, but So Gorgeous joined some great fillies in winning this race. So Gorgeous all the way from Show a Heart. Photo third, either Sorted Out or St Petersburg from Paradiddle, and then came Slipstream first home on the flat side. In behind them were Niavnik, and then Scenic Warrior Never In It, Lord Dane, and then trailed Our Winged Foot over on the flat side from Quixel, and Wagner is the last to go over the line. 1600. Racing now. Go Flash Go got away well on the inside from Prince Aluka, and Zarpiece pinged away very quickly as immediately up in second placing. Diatribe holding onto the fence as they settled fully. Show It a No Early Speed has drifted back, and Sky Heights and Oliver Twist settle about 4th and 5th last together. 1300 to go, and the leader Go Flash Go by a length and a half to Zarpiece. Cap right on the pace. Prince Aluka 2 lengths away third. Diatribe ahead back 4th the rail. 2 to Rum, about 3/4 away. Sky Heights on the inside, and 1 Oliver Twist, followed by Carpstead Way, and Lazagoletta with Show Out to bring up the rear. Out near the 1,000 metre mark, and Go Flash Go by a length and a half. Zarpiece enjoying a good run, 2 lengths away Prince Aluka. Over on the inside, 4th Diatribe, 1 to Rum, 1 to Sky Heights, a half length Oliver Twist, a length and a half further back Lazagoletta, the grey improving his place on the outside of Show Ella, and Carpstead Way on the fence by the 800, and Go Flash Go nearly a length. Zarpiece, 2 Prince Aluka, Diatribe, Rum 5th, followed by Sky Heights. Oliver Twist next on the outside, followed then by Lazagoletta, pulled out, and then Carpstead Way and Showella. On the turn at the 550, Go Flash Go cornered a narrow leader from Zarpiece and Prince Aluka. Diatribe just behind them, pulled out wide now. Oliver Twist into the clear. Lazagoletta coming on his outside. Go Flash Go at the 300, got away a couple of lengths on Zarpiece. Then Oliver Twist down the outside with Lazagoletta, but Go Flash Go still clear at the 250. He's 3 lengths. Oliver Twist gives chase. The piece can't go on. Then came Lazagoletta. Go Flash Go clear. 100 metres to go. He's 2.5 in front. Oliver Twist trying very hard, but Go Flash Go will prevail. Go Flash Go takes it out by 2.5 lengths to Oliver Twist. Showella got home well. Got third from Lazagoletta, Sky Heights, Prince Aluka's Piece, and then Rum, Diatribe, and Carpstead Way last of all. All the way victory for Go Flash Go, written by Neville Wilson. Gold Boom coming up to complete the lineup now. Goes in. All in. All in, set to run now. Light flashing, they're on their journey. And at the starter caught them well with Desert Sachet first to bound out ahead of Sandridge Bay. Gold Boom is beginning quickly towards the leading horses, and Weasel Will settling up 4th or 5th from Garçon Bleu. At the 1200 though, Gold Boom worked to the lead over Desert Sachet. Sandridge Bay, Garçon Bleu improving around it, followed by Weasel Will 5th, and then Married Poor. 2 lengths further back is Yammer, another 2 to the grey, Harmonia, and then Streak from Sheer, Kingston, Humphrey, Go-Kart and Matriculate at the 900. And Gold Boom from the outside barrier had crossed the field and led Desert Sachet. 2 lengths away Garçon Bleu, followed by Sandridge Bay on the inside of Weasel Will, and about 3 Married Poor. Halo Ruler improving past it, and they're followed by Yammer, and then Humphrey Go-Kart. Streak a good way back, so is Matriculate, Sheer, Kingston, and Harmonia dropped out last as they cornered at the 600 metres. And coming around the bend, it's Gold Boom on the rail. Desert Sachet is getting off the track, and Garçon Bleu wider out. A gap for Weasel Will to come through after the leader, followed by Sandridge Bay, and then a break in the field to Halo Ruler, and Yammer's doing nothing at the moment. Gold Boom down near the 300, led by a couple to Weasel Will, Garçon Bleu, Desert Sachet battling only, and back behind them Sandridge Bay. Gold Boom at the 200, getting a little tired. Weasel Will and Garçon Bleu coming after him. Here comes Yammer now, he's really starting to get home. Weasel Will got to Gold Boom at the 100 metres. Yammer and Streak right down the outside. Yammer and Streak go to the lead from Weasel Will. They hit it. Gee, this is close. Streak out very wide, got close to Yammer. Streak or Yammer from Weasel Will close up on the inside. Then Sheer Kingston from Garçon Bleu and Gold Boom. Matriculate made a bit of ground too. A gap to Humphrey Go-Kart, followed by Desert Sachet, which weakened badly. Sandridge Bay, behind them to finish Halo Ruler, and Married Poor, one of the last, with the back last of all Harmonia. Field to the Gateway Suites, and they're set to go. Ready to go, racing, and Camarina down in 2 began okay with Zahiro and Ultra Smug. It looks like they're all going to head over towards the grandstand side, and Make Mine Magic, Marstic and River Crossing all began okay. Cloth of Gold is plotting a course closest to the grandstand rail. A few of them want to stay away from it as they get to the 900 metre mark. Marstic is probably the leader here, with Manor Hill in the red blinkers, and Ruthless Tycoon came across with them. It's up in the leading 3. Make Mine Magic right behind them, followed by Q's, Porter Rocker and River Crossing. Camarina's worked away to be just behind these horses from Make a Scene. El Morada's plotting a course down near the middle of the track, right behind it Zahiro with Ultra Smug. River Crossing is a fair way back. Cloth of Gold is now last. They reached the 400. Marstic and Manor Hill together from Ruthless Tycoon. Porter Rocker got off their heels. Make Mine Magic's under the whip. Camarina is next, and El Morada right down the middle of the track isn't too far away from them. At the 250 metre mark now, Ruthless Tycoon has taken the lead. Porter Rocker coming at it. El Morada down the middle from Zahiro. It's Ruthless Tycoon, the leader on the outside. He's in front with 100 metres to go from Porter Rocker. Zahiro coming, and then Manor Hill, but Ruthless Tycoon is well clear, and Ruthless Tycoon by 2 lengths on the post to Porter Rocker second. Either Zahiro or Manor Hill third, then Camarina. Make Mine Magic was battling a fair way out, then El Morada, River Crossing, Marstic tied, then Ultra Smug. Q's is well back in the field from Cloth of Gold and Make a Scene. Ruthless Tycoon the winner. Number 13, written Fashion Flame on the inside, set for the last. Racing now. Good start too. Fashion Flame out fairly. Hula Wonder and Call Me Lily with Monterosso all got away well in the early part as they settled into stride, and Jingle Bells not far away from them. Tickle My about 4th, last out wide. The 1200 metres, and Monterosso, the narrow leader from Call Me Lily, and Hula Wonder trapped out 3rd, is 3 deep on the field there. About a length further back is Eula Goodnight, closely being followed then by Love's Choice and Jingle Bells. Fashion Flame over on the inside, followed by Yes I Will. Then Tickle My on the outside of Citronetta. A length and a half further back is Our Erin and Fuss on the inside. Hula Wonder worked to the lead at the 800 metres. Eula Goodnight moved up second outside Monterosso and Call Me Lily. Love's Choice 5th before the turnout, about 3 wide. Tickle My on her back, and then came Yes I Will. Next Jingle Bells, Fashion Flame a fair way back on the rails as they cornered. Citronetta pulled out, and then Our Erin and Fuss as they swing around the turn. Hula Wonder out towards the middle of the track, leads from Eula Goodnight and Call Me Lily. Love's Choice just behind them, followed by Tickle My. Monterosso stayed on the inside, saved a lot of ground. She's shot to the front at the 300 metres. Monterosso, Love's Choice coming after her. Now Tickle My starting to wind up in the middle of the track. She's coming home well. Monterosso at the 200 from Love's Choice, and Tickle My starting to pick them up. 100 metres to go now. Tickle My raced up on the outsides, taken over the running from Love's Choice, and then Monterosso, and Tickle My starts to pull away. Tickle My wins by 2 lengths to Love's Choice. Monterosso 3 away third. Then Eula Goodnight. Next in Yes I Will from Hula Wonder, and then Fashion Flame. Long break to Citronetta, Fuss, Our Erin, Call Me Lily and Jingle Bells. Too good for them. Found the bit of ground, streaked away. Number 3, Tickle My, the substitute, taking it out, ridden by Darren Gauci. Just getting to the middle of the track, which towards the end of the day is pretty